talk about getting back on track. I know that the title fight was not the way you wanted it to go, but and you had some issues with the stoppage then, but this seems to be the kind of way to get people's attention again with the stoppage.
Yeah, I mean, the title fight is water under the bridge at this point. Just keep paddling the boat, and that's exactly what this fight was. You know, get in the guy's face, keep pressing forward, making it, make it my fight. And I wanted the fight to end on the ground. I wanted to show people that I do possess ground game. I do possess ground and pound. I can control my opponents on the ground. So it wasn't a perfect fight, but I was happy with the outcome.
And how many more do you think you need to get back in there? Because at least in the immediate title mix.
I guess that depends on my next opponent. You know, it could be 2 fights, it could be 1 fight, it could be 4 fights. It all depends on who they put in front of me next.
You fought both Renan Barão recently and Uriah Faber. What's your take on next week's fight? Who do you think wins?
I think it's going to be a really good fight. You know, Uriah's on a tear. You know, like Dana said, he's got the Vitor effect going on. He's getting older, but he's getting better. His last couple of fights, he's looked like a monster. Not taking anything away from Renan. I like both guys, but I'm going to pick Uriah on that one. I think he's really tearing things up, and he looks really good.
Tell us about what's going on. Tell us about the patience that you exhibited on the ground. I mean, you really did a nice job to kind of not overextend yourself when you had him on the ground and really soften him up, and thus, bringing the conclusion of the fight in the second round. Tell us about the patience that you had, with your ground and pound.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, it's been no secret. I like to knock people down, knock them down, and I'll stand back and let them get back up and knock them down again. This time, I wanted to prove something, that I actually did have a ground game, that I could control somebody on the ground, and for anybody who's trained with me in the gym, they know that my top game is very, very heavy, and I don't give a lot of space. And that was just, I like to time my shots, and I don't want to just throw wildly. I make my shots count, I make them hard, I make sure they're going to land, and I throw everything with a meaning, and I try not to give any space and make every shot count.
Did you kind of feel the hometown advantage here?
Oh, absolutely. I got to sleep in my own bed, and it's just a comfort level that's very nice.
Dominick Cruz is going to be coming back from his groin tear at some point and hopefully finally get back in the octagon. Is that a fight you'd want?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll take any fight. I'm like Cowboy. I love to fight. I'll fight anybody. It's put somebody in front of me. Preferably, I'd like to have somebody with a number, but at the end of the day, a fight's a fight, and when I'm fighting, I'm happy.